Before we proceed, it is important for us to take a moment to recognize and acknowledge the land on which we are gathered today. We acknowledge that we are standing on Turtle Island and the traditional territories of the Mississaugas of the New Credit and other peoples before them, the Anishinaabe and the Haudenosaunee. We further acknowledge that Indigenous peoples of this land have been treated unjustly and suffered at the hands of a continuous colonialist project. We oppose the racist government policies and public attitudes which maintain this inhumane situation and repeat it every day. We demand honest truth and true reconciliation, beginning with a process of restoration and government actions based on the land rights and human rights of Turtle Island's Indigenous peoples. Fighting for the people of Palestine means fighting also for the people of Turtle Island. Now I would like to take a moment to read a statement of principles which serves as a guiding foundation for our work, our interactions, and our shared mission. These principles embody our unwavering commitment to justice, human rights, and the pursuit of freedom from oppression and occupation. They remind us of our responsibility to stand for truth, uphold the dignity of all people, and advocate for a world rooted in fairness, equality, and peace. As we reflect on these values, let us reaffirm our dedication to these principles in both words and actions, ensuring that our efforts contribute to a just and compassionate society for all. Firstly, we are Canadians from all walks of life and religions. We are deeply concerned about human rights and justice for all. Secondly, we support Palestinians in their quest for freedom, democracy, and an end to the decades-long illegal occupation and colonization of Palestine. Thirdly, we oppose all forms of bigotry and racism, including Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, and anti-Palestinian hate speech. We oppose Zionism, but not Judaism. We reject the claim that Zionism and Judaism are one and the same. We believe that the goals of Zionism are discriminatory and are profoundly inconsistent with the values of Judaism. Fourthly, we condemn in particular all acts of violence against innocent civilians. And lastly, as conscientious Canadians, we demand that our government fulfill its international legal duty to ensure respect by Israel of the Geneva Conventions and other applicable international laws. We call on Canada's government to impose economic sanctions on Israel until Israel complies fully with its international legal obligations. Having read the statement of principles, I would now like to take a moment to present the statement of caution. This serves as an important reminder of our responsibilities in maintaining a respectful, safe, and constructive environment throughout this event. Over the years, Al-Quds Day has been targeted with many falsehoods to discredit the event and our purpose. It is called Anti-Palestinian racism in Canada. We see examples all the time at Toronto City Hall, the Ontario Legislature, and Parliament. We see it daily at public schools. We see it in the media, pretending to fight hate and racism. They target Palestinian and pro-Palestine events like Al-Quds Day rallies and others. They want to shut down our voices from being heard. Therefore, all people attending Al-Quds Day are responsible for proper behavior and for keeping our event peace-loving and completely anti-racist, as is the intention. In order keep our events from being abused, we ask you to do the following. At the slightest indication of trouble or someone who is making a threat or acting strangely, please report to an event marshal. They'll be in yellow vests. If you see an incident which troubles you, please video record using your camera or phone and let an event marshal know what you have witnessed. This is very important. There are people circulating in the crowd with microphones and cameras pretending to be journalists or with the media. Do not speak or give interviews. These are fake journalists creating false news. They will take your words and twist them against you in this rally. Finally, please direct all media to an event marshal. Thank you for your attention to the statement of caution. With these guiding principles in mind, we now move forward with our program.